This is the UCO Budo Society. We are the way of the samurai. Budo means warrior. So this club is 25 years old. We practice Kendo, which is a sport, and they're dressed to fight in tournaments. We're going to go to Harvard next year for the intercollegiate, the biggest tournament in the country. We're going to win! We hope. And then we practice Katari Shintoru. Katari Shintoru is the oldest Japanese samurai art, about 700 years old. UCO is the only university in the country. They don't have one in Hawaii. They don't have one in California. We are the only Katari Shintoru, school. And I grew up in Japan. That's why I have access to these arts. These are authentic Japanese arts. If you want to join us, drive to UCO. Really. So we're going to begin first with the Kendo. Now, Kendo was invented by the samurai because the sword will kill you if you practice. So they invented bamboo swords, and this thing about 200 years ago. It's for safety. And even the Tokyo Police Department practices Kendo. In fact, the Tokyo Police Department is the #1 school in the world. They're the best of the best. They hire the former champions to teach. Wow, I've been invited just to watch because I've been to Tokyo many times. That's how important it is. The different cities fight different cities, the police department. So think about that. That's how important the samurai art is in Japan, that even the police practice it every day. It's that important. It's part of their culture. The way of the sword is actually the way of peace. So we will begin. Ready? We're going to show the basic strikes, and this is Min. Min is on top of the head. You get a point, so there's only 4 points allowed. This is all for safety. Notice if you hit on the shoulder or someplace, it will hurt. So the head is safety. It does kind of hurt, but not too bad. So this is a men strike. You must strike and say men. That doesn't mean you hate men, but men mean, ready? Men. Yeah. Okay, so that's a point if he got it. Now, if he messes up and he doesn't have spirit, they will give him a point. Then they say, oh, that was terrible. They'll take the point away. So it's very hard to get a point. It's not easy. Next is Kote. Kote is actually the easiest strike to hit because the hand is close to the other person. However, for beginners, Kote is very hard to strike because you have to be accurate. So this is Kote, the hand, and when you strike, you have to say Kote. If you don't say that, and you hit it without silence, you don't get a point. So this is Kote. Yeah. So Kote, now we're going to do Do. Do is a strike to the body. The problem with Do is that we don't have protection everywhere. You have to be accurate because the other guy will hate you if you miss. So Do is you gotta, with a lot of practice, and sometimes they have like things that you hit instead of the human at first. So this is Do. It's a side thing. Again, you must say Do. Ready? Yeah. Okay, spirit is everything. Now we're going to do the fourth strike. You must get at least 2 or 3 points ahead of the other person to win. So this is ski. It's very dangerous. Usually beginners don't do it. Only advanced students do it. But the secret of this strike, it is the spirit of Kendo. Because if you feel threatened in your throat, you won't attack. It will freeze you. So that's why this is actually the key strike in Kendo. Yeah. He's going to do it slowly though. Okay, so those are the 4 strikes. They're very, very important. We're gonna show a little bit of Katori Shintoru. This is the AI. This is not a real blade, it's dull. But some people have a live blade, you're allowed to do that. So for safety, I don't want my students, because when you pull it out, you can like cut your thumb and stuff. So this is usually what Kendo-kas use, or Iaido. So here's Katori Shintoru, a basic strike. Ready? Yeah. Yeah. So we do about 30 of these different styles. We only have time for a short. Katori Shintoru, there's basically 20 weapons: a spear, double sword, staff. Because in a real battle for the samurai, he has different opponents, not just people with swords. Also, you can see this is the classical sword. Actually, in real life, some will have a double blade, some will have a really long sword. So in a battle, you don't know what type of sword they have. The movies are always wrong. Those are actors, they don't know what they're doing. If you go to a museum, you will see amazing swords and you're going, wait, that's a Chinese sword. It is a Chinese sword. So if you're going to battle, you want something different. You want something longer. You want something bigger, right? You don't want to just go out there and die. So now we're going to go back to Kendo, and they're going to show some basic strikes, more like how it's done. So let's watch. This is going to be it. So it may look stupid that they're allowing the person to hit them, but there's a reason. The art of the samurai has to counter the strike. It's very, very hard to just pull out your sword and start attacking. Instead, you let the opponent come in and you counter. It's just like boxing, any sport, MMA. If you just go in MMA and try to grab them and throw them down, they're gonna, beat you or throw you down. So you have to wait for the person to make a mistake and counter them. Very, very important. I used to be a street fighter, same thing. If I just try to grab somebody, pow, 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 they grab me, hit me. So you have to be patient. It's very, very hard in a fight. Thank you. It's very hard in a fight to be patient and relaxing. So I'm gonna have you do something we do. The key for all martial arts is meditation. So Shaolin Temple, a yogi master from India, taught them how to meditate. So that is key. So meditation is simply breathing. So Shaolin, they know how to fight, but let's try this. Ready? You're going to breathe in. Stomach gets small, it goes into your chest. Breathe out. Stomach gets big. Reverse abdominal breathing, that's what they're doing. So ready? Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. So that is the key. Every martial art master that I meet, the key thing that I ask, how do you breathe? They have different techniques. This all comes from India. It is meditation. It is breathing. I went through cancer. What helped me? my meditation and my breathing. My lung capacity is bigger than most people. At UCL, we meditate in classes. My students love it. We're going to start a meditation club. People around the world want to join. So I have to practice a lot. So breathe in. You can do this. Even when you drive, you can breathe in, breathe out. So breathing is key to martial arts. It is a secret. There's a style called Hachiriki. It's actually a ninja style, yes, but it's breathing. Ninja have a different rhythmic breathing. That way they can outrun the samurai. So we are going to do a little bit of this. This is called Kali. It's not Japanese, but the point is that even in Japan, they are starting to do other martial arts. Remember, a samurai had to learn 20 different arts. So here it goes. So it is like dance. It may look like dance. I won a Latino dance contest. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at dancing. Bruce Lee was a cha-cha champion, so dancing is a key. If you don't dance well, we can still teach you. Come to us. So now we're going to continue, and we're going to do some more. No! 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 Okay, so it's not easy to do Kendo. We do 90 minutes, 2 hours. But if you do it right, at the end of 2 hours, you're not tired. You have more energy. This is from breathing. So this technique works. Remember, battles in the olden days, they didn't have guns. They had to fight for hours on mountains. They had to, whoever has the most endurance wins. So this is really good for being in shape. And older men can always beat up younger guys because they've mastered this. So it's really good, the martial arts. It's important to understand how to feel, how to counter, how to be energetic. Fighting is actually more spiritual, less physical. Doesn't make sense. Okay, so now we're going to go back to some basic fighting style, right? What up? So it's important you need 2 points. The first person to 2 points wins. If you get 3 points, right, you win too. You have to, when you test, if you lose your matches, you don't pass your test. So that's why I like Kendo. It's honest. They don't just give it to you because you practice for 30 years. If you fail, if you get beaten, so a lot of people fail their Kendo test. It's really a test of spirit and technique. So we're going to start with fighting. So this is kind of a match between the Heartland school and the Southern school. Here we go. Ready? Yeah! Alright, that's a point. He countered the person. You cannot just hit the person. It's very hard to do. Actually, what advanced senseis will do is let you move in and they take the hit to learn so the other person can improve. So that's 1 point. One person is ahead. Let's see what happens next. Yeah. So, he attacked, he countered. Really, that's how points. He made a mistake in his attack. He thought he was faster, so he lost that point. That's Kendo. Again, it's very hard to relax in a fight. You want to, call the person a name and stuff like that. But I can tell who's going to win in a fight, the person that's most relaxed. That person's like boring, yawning. He's going to win. I know he has confidence. So now, 1-1. Let's see who wins this fight. We have the winner, 2-1. That the match is over. If it was a test, he would fail his test. So that's life in Kendo-ka land. So he has won the golden sword from Mount Fuji. Yeah, sure.
Yeah! This isn't over yet. I'll show you why they call me the dealer of the dojo.
Okay, I think Naruto lost. So let's give them a hand. This is not real Kendo. We're doing theatrics. Usually we go to A-Con, we want to do a Comic-Con, so this is entertainment. We hope you enjoyed it. Join us. I know you're freezing. Thank you. Bless you.